a pain in the ass.
Jordan Green commutes through the Woodruff Road Gateway Project area every day.
Hectic cluster of, hey, I only moved 5 feet and, oh look, 20 minutes. It definitely needs it because Greenville is growing and it needs something.
Earlier in the day, we met James Parks. He's owned this subway on Woodruff Road for nearly 6 months.
Has a lot of businesses around, and we cater to these companies, so it's a great opportunity.
The same features that give Woodruff Road opportunity can also cause headaches, Parks said.
Very stressful.
The fix? First came the permanent medians across the street, barring customers from making a left into his store.
Very inconvenient. We're losing sales that way, potential sales.
For the past 2 months, crews had to shut down the ramp from I-85 to Woodruff Road to make repairs.
You got people that has to go all the way down and turn around and come back up if they want to come to Subway.
Several rainy days put a damper on this part of the construction, but with the holidays on the way, crews hope to finish a couple of milestones in time to beat the rush and make commuters a little merrier.
Hopefully it'll make the commute a lot smoother. I can actually get to work on time, maybe once, maybe twice a week. Yeah.
Good luck with that.
The beeps only signal the beginning. Vendors set up on Main Street for the main event.
We kind of were holding our breath a little bit earlier this week.
With Hurricane turned Tropical Storm Michael moving on.
We got a lot of texts back home. Everybody's freaking out, but fortunately this town didn't get hit, so other than the rain today.
Fall for Greenville moves in to downtown Greenville. It takes over a year to coordinate the event, which features nearly 50 vendors and more than 70 local and regional up-and-coming artists. Victoria Iriel expects to see around 150,000 people fill the streets over the next 3 days.
This is kind of going to be the first fall weekend weather-wise. The temperatures are supposed to cool off and it's supposed to be gorgeous out, so we're kind of thinking that that might bring some more people downtown.
The barricades will guide the barrage of people flooding the streets. Iriel says the throng of visitors from all over calls for extra security.
So we work really closely, not just for this event, but all year long with the police and the fire department so that we have an emergency plan in place. We will have all of the services out downtown, and there will be a very large presence.
We haven't tried a Thai restaurant yet.
Yeah,
Tom and Renee Griffin came from Cleveland.
This is our first one, and we came down specifically to make sure we could attend this event.
Just a feast at Fall for Greenville.
The food, the music, I mean, what a great combination, being outdoors. So, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
And suddenly the TV went off, and I said, oh, I bet a tree fell.
Mary Lawson was right. A tree did fall, and not just one, but two.
In fact, a limb fell in front of our driveway after this tree fell.
This tree limb here split and fell onto the ground, and this massive tree was uprooted from its base from the heavy winds. With power lines wrapped around it, some neighbors took pictures next to the tree, shocked to see such a big tree on the ground. Mary Lawson has lived here since 1979 and says the damage is tough to witness so close to home.
This street had beautiful trees, which was one of the things that attracted us to it. And slowly they're dying.
This massive tree now lying in the road, blocking it completely, knocked out the power, but luckily no one was injured.
I mean, it's taken our power out, but when you think about people in Florida, you have to be kind of grateful.
Though caution tape is up and cones are on the ground, the neighborhood is grateful the damage wasn't worse. In Greenville, Aubrey Jackson, WYFF News 4.
From 2 broken femurs, rods in her legs, doctors unsure if she would ever walk again. 13-year-old Emily Truman isn't just proving them wrong, she's proving to be an inspiration.
1, 2, 3.
This is Emily Truman back in June, days after intensive surgery.
I miss playing softball a lot.
Downtrodden, but with an unshaken faith. Now,
she's a miracle among us. That's the rest.
You'd never know from the outside what she's been through.
Doctors didn't know anything till they put her back together again. We call her our little Humpty Dumpty.
It's just sometimes the weather messes with my knees, but I'm fine.
Emily was supposed to take part in Anderson University's softball camp last June. The crash happened 2 days beforehand.
The day of the camp, I got an email from her mom saying that she'd been in a real bad accident and I wasn't going to be able to make it.
AU didn't just refund the family's money. Coach Tommy Hewitt sent a t-shirt, a jersey, visited the family, asked them to come sit at a game.
Sometimes you get just a gut feel that something special is going on.
Doctors and counselors told Emily she might be homebound for a while. She proved them wrong.
I know that I got a big life ahead of me, and that God's always got me.
She told them no, she'd walk into school first day, and she did.
Not just walking, running, playing volleyball, getting ready for softball season. And now, throwing out the first pitch.
I'm really proud of her. I mean, she's came a long way. She's worked really hard just to get back to her dreams and goals, and so finally she gets to pursue them.
She's amazing. She's coming from a dad. She's my world. She's my inspiration.
Anna's recovery hasn't been quite as smooth. She says she finds out on Tuesday if she'll have to have another surgery. But until then, thinking positively. Allie Miles, WYFF News 4 in Anderson.